Hey guys, Discussimus Games here. Today I'm going to be doing a showcase for The Mandalorian, or Baby Yoda the show, starring The Mandalorian. Aside from that odd intro, this is, as I said, The Mandalorian, featuring The Mandalorian, Baby Yoda, and I forgot her name. It was Kara something. But that's about the extent of my knowledge for her, so I'm sorry, but she was a cool character in the show. You might be wondering, why didn't I make, I forgot his name, Carl Weathers' character, and that is because he was too hard. Because cloth elements are hard in figures, so that's why he's not in the showcase. But anyways, I should probably get the showcase started, but before I do that, I have one more thing to say. This Baby Yoda was indeed a commission. So that's pretty cool. He was commissioned along with this Anakin Skywalker, they're commissioned, so that's pretty cool. That's why I made these figures about a month earlier than I wanted to. I wanted to make them in about a month, but I got the Baby Yoda commission, so I thought might as well make them right now and just ship off this Baby Yoda. Instead of me having to go ahead and make another Baby Yoda, because baby figures are expensive. But aside from that, let's get started with the showcase, starting with The Mandalorian. Alrighty, so for The Mandalorian here, he's pretty bad. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This figure isn't very good. So that honestly kind of sucks, because the character is so awesome. I forgot his name. It's Din something. But, first off, because of spoilers, and also because I'm lazy, he does not have the face that he reveals at the end of the season, which is also a spoiler, but my bad. So he has this head. I was gonna make his actual head, but there are two reasons. One, I'm lazy. Two, spoilers. So that's my excuse for not making him a head that actually looks like the character. So my bad. But he's pretty cool in my opinion. He has a cool little cape that I cut up, Batman cape that I cut to make it more size accurate. So that's pretty cool and all. His helmet is a normal Lego Star Wars helmet. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a Boba Fett helmet that I sculpted a little bit onto the front and then indented the lines into it. This is off camera, but I just indented it. I don't know if you can see it very well. You might be able to see it better on an older photo of him, which I will show right here. Hopefully, if I remember, I might be stupid. Who knows? But the rest of the sculpts are pretty straightforward. The painting itself is really, really, really freaking bad, and that's why he's so weathered and dirty. It's literally just to show that this figure sucks, and I try to dirty it. That way it just hides the fact that it is bad. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. That's literally the only reason why I weathered him so much. I was originally just going to weather him a little bit, but yeah, he's bad. Also, I painted that weird little thing that he gets at the end of the season, but again, I suck at painting, so it looks like this, and that's awful. But I tried my hardest. I'm lying, I did not, but I suck at sculpting. And this was the first figure I made in a while where I actually had to paint a lot instead of just sculpting and making the details that way to hide the fact that I'm bad at painting. But this is indeed a figure, and I think he turned out okay. But I really wish I could have made a better one, but I just didn't have it in me. So I'm sorry about that. But aside from that, instead of switching off the segment, I'm going to go to Baby Yoda, the figure that literally everyone came here for. So why don't I keep him last? I do not know. Why do I do these things to myself? But since this is not actually going to stick on the pillar, I'll just move the camera down. This is very unprofessional. So my apologies. But this is Baby Yoda and his carrier, which is pretty cool. So how I made this, I really wish I got pictures because it was kind of cool, but if you look on the inside, so I dropped Baby Yoda out, you can see that it's kind of a mess. So if I put the light in, you can see that it's kind of a bit of a mess on the inside, and that's not good. That looks disgusting. But I couldn't really sculpt on the inside of it and make it look cleaner because this can barely fit Baby Yoda in there. So, as you see, it's a big mess in there, so that's not good. But so you have like these cylinder pieces. Hold up, I'm actually gonna see if I can get them. All right, I'm back again. So you have these pieces, which are pretty cool. I don't know what set they came in, and the set wasn't mine. My friend gave me like 50 of these, because he didn't like the set. But as I was saying, you have this, and that's pretty cool. So I thought, what if you have like this shape, but better? So I cut one of these in half, and then I just sanded it and put clay on it, and the bada bing bada boom, you have this, but it kind of looked disgusting right here. So what I do, I just sculpted a bunch to fill in the cracks, and I wanted this to be the smooth part, so that's why I had the ugly end actually connect. But so that could have been smart or super stupid, and that's why it looks like a disaster in here. So if you're wondering, that is why. But aside from that, I added a bunch of white paint, glossy white paint, and normally I would thin it out. Normally I don't actually with glossy paint, but that's because I use so little of it, mainly for eyes and small things like that, so it doesn't require to be thinned out, unlike normal paint, which always does. But this time it would need to be with the amount I use, but I decided not to because I wanted it to be disgusting looking. So I had it in a white paint color, and then I weathered it in black, and then to finish it off, I added a couple gray chips onto it, just to make it look old, because it is, I'm pretty sure it's pretty weathered in the show from last I saw, and it's pretty disgusting, but we're putting a baby in there, so it's all fine. But anyways, I'm gonna show off Baby Yoda real quick. He is a very cute little figure. He has a bit of sculpting on him, but not too much. The main ness of him is the head, which I think turned out great. Here's a picture of him when I was with his sculpts, and like I said, this was a commission, so that's pretty cool. But his sculpts were pretty cool. I really love how the sculpts came out. Just the smoothness of it. It looked way better, and it was a lot deeper when I first made it. But I forgot what I was saying. But the green paint kind of filled in the holes, kind of filled in the little indents. But I think it turned out it still turned out really well, and I really like it. So that's cool and all. And then you just have the little thing. Just a bit of sculpting right here to make it look more like a robe, and that's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna plop him back in here. Also, his ears turned out fantastic in my opinion. And also, here's a picture of the first version of Baby Yoda I made. It wasn't made for a showcase or anything. I just thought it'd be cute to make a Baby Yoda, and it looks absolutely terrible. And it was made out of those board game minifigure pieces, so that's cool. But now that I have a baby figure, I made this beauty. Also, I added little peg in here. That's what this blue thing is. You know what piece that is. I had a little peg in there. That way you could stick a rod inside to have this. So that is adorable and amazing. So you can have this, have him floating, and also have the Mandalorian standing right next to him and on this epic adventure. Now, you thought this showcase was done because you forgot about her, because everyone loves Baby Yoda. So let's get started with her. Alrighty, so for this figure, she is pretty good in my opinion. It's very simple, but I really like how this figure turned out. The hardest part of this figure is actually deciding what skin tone I wanted for her, because she was so close to just being regular pink color, a regular lighter white skin tone, or just a bit more tan. But in person, looks a bit darker on camera, just like my hand, it looks a bit darker. But in person, this color is just a little bit brighter. So I think it looked better for the character. That can be very objective, though. I completely understand why somebody would use a brighter tone of flesh, but that's just me. I thought this looked really well for her, anyways, though. So that was really the hardest part of making this figure, as dumb as it sounds. So this hair is just a base, regular, you know, the hair, the generic hair. I was gonna originally cut off this little peg or this little tuft of hair, then sculpt it a bit just to make it look smooth. But I decided I suck at sculpting, so why would I do that and ruin a perfectly good Lego hair? So I did that, and this is not a bit of paint that I messed up. She has like a little freckle that was on the action figure and also on on the character herself. So I just added that. I don't know if it's important or not, but the action figure thought it was important enough to put on there, and I thought it was important enough to put on there. The only other thing I did to her face was add a little bit of a butt chin, because she kind of has that in the show. So I just did the black dot and this dot. So her arms were the first things I did, which are pretty cool. They have this mixed metallic color, this mixed metallic blue color, originally coming from this color, which is the pure color, which I just mixed with dark blue. And then her arms bit painted with the little marks that she has on her. I don't know what they're for. And her hands have a little dash of blue as well. And this arm is completely naked, aside from, I don't know what I'm saying, but it doesn't have the tattoo, just like her left arm. So that's pretty cool. She has she really doesn't have any detail on her torso. It's just a black torso that I added a little bit of pewter color onto it, or a dark gray color on it for a little square. But you can't even see that, even in person. It's really hard to see. But it's there, and then you just have the little waist that she has, the little thing, you know what I'm talking about. But she has that, then she has a bunch of electrical tape on her, and that's really it for her. Her legs are pretty cool, in my opinion. I honestly think they turn out pretty cool. And, yeah, she has two dots right here because she has, like, a little gun or just buckles on her thing, and that looks kind of cool. But then she has a knee pad right here, and then just all this, and that is really cool. I honestly don't understand how I managed to stretch this out for so long. It's almost 3 minutes, and it will be 3 minutes. Alrighty, so I hope you guys enjoyed this showcase, and also these figures. I will be on vacation again for a week, and this video is being pre-recorded, and the Anakin video should be coming out the day that I'm leaving, or the day before I'm leaving. So that's cool, and I hope you guys enjoyed these figures and this showcase, and tell me how good or bad my figures are, because I really want to know. So, if you'd like to commission me, you already know the information because I plug it all the time, but I'll leave that in the comments if I remember, or not the comments, the description. Also, baby figures are expensive and take a while to get, so if you're gonna want a Baby Yoda, just wait a bit. So I'm getting two knockoff Baby Yodas coming by Valentine's Day or right before then. So if you're okay with the knockoff baby figure, then I'll just sand off the ears and make another one for you. Or you can just pay for me to make another one. I don't know what I'm saying. You're not going to commission me anyways. My figures aren't great. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. I'm working on the Guardians of the Galaxy for my 10-year figures because I haven't forgotten about those. So that's cool. And aside from that, have a good rest of your day.